got like your chin up and over the edge of the pit, ready to crawl, but that would be as much as your movement would allow for this 6 seconds of time.
Well, I haven't used an action, so...
You can dash then, yeah?
Yes, I will.
So you wanted to crawl forward?
Yes.
Okay. Which reminds me, I need to... Let me have it roll twice. It will have disadvantage on the attack, since you are prone.
Can it does it straight against the ground?
It kind of does. Whoever designed the trap was intending for it to stop intruders, even small-sized. And 2 feet tall, crawling would be 4 feet, about the size of Havlarn. It was meant even to stop halflings from getting in.
Oh, if I knew it was that low, I would have just stood up.
That's fine. Just gonna stand up and try it again?
Yeah.
Alright. Not a problem. Yeah, it does. I know the picture is kind of weird. It's hard for me to describe it better. Yeah. The ceilings here are only 8 feet. It's somewhat claustrophobic for you, Griff. Your head is kind of scraping the ceiling, I guess. This place was not made for very tall people. It's made for Korg and Ryan and Valen, who have a couple feet. Maybe it's 10 feet. You got a couple feet of clearance. But even that might be claustrophobic for someone as big as you. And the log once more comes swooping down, and it would hit you in the knees, really. There's not much of a way for you to kind of duck it. For Arnold, I guess it just whacked him in the plate, you know.
Mm-hmm. Can I just block it with my shield?
This time it did, as you can see, smacks you in the armor.
Can I grab it?
And you were able to deflect it. Make a dex check to see if you're able to grab it as it withdraws back into the ceiling. You grabbed it and it starts hoisting you into the ceiling.
Alright, where are we going?
Well, really, your feet would only be a couple, maybe 6 inches above the floor as it pulls up into the ceiling, and the ceiling's only 10 feet. So you would be about here. But you've got an elbow up and over the spiked log.
Okay. And how does it swing? Does it swing in an arc, or does it just fall straight down?
Swings in an arc. Here, let me give you a better representation. So it drops out of the ceiling here. You can see the chain, the origin is right here. Mm-hmm. And let me see if this works. Yeah. So it kind of swings like so. And then withdraws back into the ceiling.
Okay, well, when it withdraws back in the ceiling, I'll let go and then continue my movement.
Okay. Yeah, so you could drop out, like, over here. So here, I'll put you right here. There you go. That's where you let go of it.
Alright, and it... how much movement do I have left?
With a dash, let's see.
You said at 15 I was at the top.
Well, you dashed, yeah, let's say 15 left. Sounds good to me. I've kind of lost track.
Alright. 15. And that is my turn. Good.
Make another dexterity save.
Oh, God. Fuck these traps.
As a pendulum scythe erupts from the wall next to you and tries to take a chunk out of you.
Ouch. Is that an attack, or is that a dex save?
That would actually be an attack. So I'll just roll the attack. It hit you. That one doesn't push. I don't have it. You know, it says swinging log, but it kind of has the same math. 9 piercing damage, but no push.
Wow. Nice.
I'll make a new macro.
Slow.
It'd actually be slashing as well.
Slow down.
Can I grab that one? I'm taking one of these traps home. Eventually.
Let me set that one up real quick.
Guys, slow down.
There we go. Wow, he's talking. It's weird. There we go. Now I have the specific trap set up. Yep, so that one cracks you, 9 piercing. Make a dex save or check to grab the here, I'll even zoom it in. That's what it looks like as it erupts out of the wall. It does a, here I'll point, if you're ready for the pointer, It goes shunk, like so, about 10 feet out.
Okay.
And Griff's unable to grab it. It slams his shield, cuts him through the guts, and goes back into the wall. And Griff's looking a little worse for wear, taking some piercing and slashing damage. He's bleeding from a few. His fur is matted with blood.
Well, having taken 30 damage in one turn.
Well, old Griff the Trap Springer.
I've still got more than half health.
And Griff, as you can see, there are old crimson stains along the floor where you're at. Now, Griff's doing fine, just pointing out that a toll has been taken. Korg, I assume that's it for Griff. You're not going to action surge yet. Korg, you're up. Havlon, you're on
Did
deck.
he manage to spring 4 traps in one turn?
1, 2, 3.
He did the log twice, didn't he?
Yeah, then the log twice. Yes, that was 4 traps.
That's impressive.
Isn't it? Griff Trap Springer.
And that is where he triggered the log trap first, or was it there? Okay. I'm going to have Hooters land there, and I'm ready to cast Eldritch Bolt if that log comes swinging down.
I saw where you... Wait. You wanted him to land here, but I see that he's here.
Where Griff,
Which did you mean?
where Griff set the trap off.
I might have seen someone else's ping. Okay, so you want Hooters to land there.
Yeah. I figure if
Sure enough, here comes the spiked log swinging towards Hooters.
I'm hoping Hooters is short enough that it misses.
Well, like I was saying, it pretty well was meant to hit even halflings. It almost scrapes the ground. It's within a couple of inches.
Oh. Well,
These traps were meant to stop intruders of any size. So you did have an Eldritch Blast. Is your Eldritch Blast push 10 feet?
no.
Or is it just...
I'm just trying to blow that chain off so it stops.
Going for the hit.
Basically, I'm aiming like right there on it, trying to break the chain.
Pow. All right.
And
I have... All right, I've got that. I got your force damage accounted for. You punched the log right here. Hooters is covered in splinters. Whoops. Yep, no, that's the right one. And you'll get to tell him this. Hooters has been hit, and Hooters poofs as the log trap smashes Hooters to...
No, I tried. But did I do enough to break the chain or anything, though?
Not quite enough.
Would I have had time to get both of them off at that point? Because I did roll the second one.
Oh, did you roll 2? That's tricky. Give me a dexterity check. Let's see how fast you were. Because it all happens within a couple seconds.
Would have to be
DC 10. Yep, it's speed. You weren't quite fast enough. It's a quick trap. It resets with each person that walks through. This, as you can tell, the chain is wound very tight. And Valen wants to... He had a ready action. Valen, you can add... Yeah, take a shot. You can add your damage to that shot to the chain. It shoots out like a flash. Wow, alright, well done. In that case, as it flashes down, Valen takes a shot and severs the chain on that one side. And, so here, let me put it out so you can see it. The chain here is severed between Korg's one shot, and he takes another shot, which plinks off into the wall. But Valen takes a shot from behind Korg. He wasn't ready for that. Severs the chain, and the log clatters to the ground here, and half withdraws up to the wall from this chain. So you've got like this log laying half down right here, because half the chain is severed on this side.
Should make it a little less effective.
Advantage on attacks. If not more so.
I thank Valen for saving Hooters, and
Hooters says hoot at Valen.
And let me check the measurement. Is there enough space, like right here, for me just to walk over without having to worry about falling in?
No, you're not the first to ask. I am limited by the graphics that I have available. That would be one contiguous pit.
Okay. In that case, I will jump.
There's really not a way for me to show those being more contiguous than what they are without a ton of work doing one at a time. There are 3 separate pit traps, but all of the tiles are connected. You can jump it. What's your strength?
19.
Yeah, you can easily clear that with a running start.
And I think I'm done for that turn.
All right, Havlarn, you're up, and Valen, you're on deck.
Well, you know, I kind of have a bad feeling leaving these sarcophagi behind us without exploring them is going to really come back and bite us in the ass. So I'm going to come over here and try to pry one open.
Okay. Good to hear you talking. Make your thievery check. Wait, that's 4th edition. Thieves' Tools.
Okay. There we go.
All right, you pry. As you do so, it was very tightly closed. You get a whoosh of air. It was almost even created a vacuum. A cloud of dust erupts around you, causing you to sneeze and cough, and you find inside a corpse that does not move. And I'll get that out on the board.
Okay, interesting. So it's a corpse. Doesn't look like a vampire.
Nope. Long dead. Arnold, give me a history check, which is based on... Sorry. Let's have you do that on your turn.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do, Havlarn?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to come over here and see if I can detect the trap there to figure out how to disarm it.
Yeah, you found the opening. Go ahead and roll your Thieves' Tools. One more time, this would be as an action. The other one was interact with the environment. All right, yeah, you disabled the spear trap.
Got a few more feet of movement, so I will finish up my move and that'll be it.
Cool. Valen, you're up. Ryan, you're on deck. I see you moving, Valen. I see your picture on Skype, but I don't hear you. You might be muted.
Yeah,
There you are.
I think, well, moving is kind of obvious at this point.
Yeah, now you're fine.
Do I jump? Yes, I do. I will dash and jump over the pit.
You can leap your strength score. What's your strength?
It's 16.
Oh, that's plenty. I was going to say, if you were a 10, you clear it without any trouble. So yeah, easily. You can leap over the pit. Where do you land?
Over at Hooters.
Okay. Go ahead and put your token there.
Yeah. Like, and
Very good.
then I
Let me
will
put Hooters to the front. Okay, there we go.
move.
You land there and you see the chain lets loose here. The log drags forward on this side as you trigger that space. On your side, you're fine. However, Arnold is subjected to a disadvantage attack from the log trap. Arnold, it missed, as you can see, fortunately. He's able to, it drags up and over Arnold's shield.
Okay, and I will finish my movement over there.
All right. And I'll put that trap back where it belongs. All right. And you can now see, kind of like Griff, as the chamber continues into darkness, you're up on a platform going forward. Griff and Valen, give me stealth checks out of curiosity. Not that there's
Sure.
anything amiss. Because you still have plus 10. Yep, Valen's quite quiet. Griff as well. All right. Brian, your turn. And Arnold, you're on deck.
Question. Am I able to walk here?
You're the fifth person to
I
ask.
know.
No,
How about here?
it is a contiguous pit
How about here?
that does go all the way to the edge.
What do you
You
mean?
could standing jump from here to here pretty easily. You kind of like grab a ledge and step across this direction. That wouldn't
Would it be
too
the
hard.
same for like right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the movement for that then? Is it just straight? Okay.
Move. Yep.
So hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Ignore that. Ignore that. I was trying to move and
You decided not to.
I decided not to go that far. So I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to look to see if there was a trigger point that I didn't see Arnold hit or something.
Investigate.
Yeah, so that's... this one?
Intelligence.
Yep.
Yep. There is a trigger plate between you and Arnold.
Okay, so...
It's right about here.
that's exactly where I got to walk.
Yep. Arnold has smashed this one, but not the one adjacent.
I'm going to go... I'm going to Misty Step over here. I'm on the coffin.
Yep. All right. So you're crouching in the little alcove, kind of laying on a coffin.
Yeah, because I don't know where to walk at this point.
All right. Is that it?
I have an action still, right? Because Misty Step's a bonus.
Yeah.
I guess... shit. I don't know where to walk. I'm gonna ready a walk, a 30-foot movement after
You can
Arnold
ready your
moves.
speed.
So I'm gonna see where he moves, and then I'm gonna go ahead and follow him.
You can ready to go at any point. Yeah.
I always forget to use my movement when I ready, so I'm gonna just do it after Arnold and see where he walks.
Sure. Arnold, your turn. Griff, you're on deck, and Ryan's readied.
I'm just gonna do a standing long jump over the trigger plate.
Okay. It's half your strength score, which is significant enough. Where do you want to land?
Wait,
place
switch
yourself
them
where you
again.
wanna land.
Like there.
There you go. That's fine.
And guess I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And then maybe here. And then I want to use my divine sense to see if there are any vampires in these coffins.
While you look up the wording for how much, because I know it gives you wording on how far you're able to penetrate material. How far can you penetrate wood and stone? Before you do that, though, make. Oh, no, you don't have to make a save. It's an attack roll.
Oh, you wanted me to do a history check as well, right?
No, it's looking in the PHB under Divine Sense, how much material you're able to penetrate with your Divine Sense. I think it's like an inch of lead, a foot of stone, something like that.
Does it? It kind of doesn't.
I think it gives you mechanics like that. While you move there, if you want to check, a pillar, a column, if you will, erupts out of the floor and tries to slam you into the ceiling from where you are there. Let's see, you just copied and pasted it. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, thanks for that, Valen. Yes. Okay, the pillar erupts from the floor. I'm going to use the same attack roll as the scythe, as I don't have it specified. This will be bludgeoning damage, of course, Arnold. You roll off of the pillar as it erupts and tries to slam you into the ceiling before it does so, and roll off and land again. It does not crush you to a bloody bit. And then roll your history check with proficiency bonus. Roll intelligence if you have stone cunning. Yep, well, that's a good check. Arnold, seeing you get this much information. Wow, you get almost all the information. This catacomb was built long before the Sword Coast was settled. You know that King Grimfate was cursed with insanity, and he led his kingdom to ruin, this being a dwarven king. Grimfate was the name they gave to his reign. That was not his original name. This is the crypt of King Scalve of Barramuns, the kingdom beneath the mountain. I'll give you that in the chat, so you know how it's spelled. Scalve of Barramuns. Sorry, I didn't spell it right. Barramuns. The kingdom beneath the mountain, being under mountain, before it was under mountain. This crypt was built to house his remains and his loyal guardians who took advantage of his insanity to inflict cruel punishments during the fall of his kingdom. You know that this crypt was built to keep him inside and heavily trapped. Nobody is supposed to unearth his remains, and the tomb is unhallowed in the name of Moradin, and those inside are meant to remain at rest for eternity. So that's what you know for all the inscriptions you found so far.
Well,
Nobody was supposed to come in. Somehow, he's found a way out. Or his servants have. And yeah, a pillar tried to smash you into the ceiling. You guys all hear and feel it. It kind of rumbles through the stonework, and then withdraws back into the flooring there.
get it.
Arnold managed to roll out of the way before taking that damage.
Should probably step off of that and
Yep, that narrow space between it and a coffin.
and move my hammer somewhere where it might be useful.
And you were detecting undead. You do detect undead in most of the coffins nearby. Make me a wisdom check, Zoot, and we'll see how many of the coffins you're able to detect at a glance. Not a great check. You have a lot of good modifiers, but you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Arnold, in his distraction at rolling off the pillar of smashing, takes a glance around with his divine sense, and if you want, Arnold could call back to your party that many of the coffins within contain undead, but you can't get an accurate count.
I'm not going to yell that. I'm going to whisper that, I guess.
A dwarf whisper, yes. All right.
And I think I'm done. We should
Alright.
probably just try to be quiet now and kill them in their coffins.
Arnold, you
Because
can make a stealth check. You do have +10, but disadvantage.
oh yeah,
With the fumble, Arnold's whisper is something like what anyone else would consider a shout.
well, a
And
giant
clanging a hammer
giant
against
stone
a
pillar
shield.
just hit the ceiling. I don't
That's
think I
true,
can
too.
make that worse.
Good point. Griff, your turn. Korg, you're on deck.
Is it okay if I make my move? And that's all I'm doing.
Yeah?
Wary of more traps, and I know that this area is mean business. Can I take a standing long jump to jump over here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ryan, you did trigger, let's see. It would still be disadvantage as you pass through here. It's only half of it connected, so it'd be a disadvantage attack roll. It's gonna roll that against you. It's this one. And it misses. You're able to duck it, Ryan. And Griff, you are able to standing long jump that.
Alright, can I do perception to see if I smell anything dangerous?
Yeah.
Nope.
It smells dusty.
It smells very dusty. What's this right next to me?
What do you mean?
This right here.
A coffin.
Is it open?
At this moment, no. At least. No. Everything is covered in a thick layer of dust. All seems quiet, except the traps.
Except the traps. I guess I'll use the rest of my movement. Well, actually, first
Actually, go ahead.
I'll look at Arnold and ask him what to do.
What do? Stay quiet until we're all here, and then try to kill all these guys before they try to kill us.
Oh, these guys, there's no senior one.
Well, in those coffins are people that are probably not nice.
Oh.
And Ryan and Arnold erupts out of the wall, and I'll point here. There's what it looks like. A scythe flies out of the wall, and here I will give you the ruler. It goes shunk in a 360, so it tries to hit the both of you, because this all happens at the same time.
No direct.
Whoops, I hit Arnold's gem. Let me try it again. It missed Arnold. It hit Ryan. Ryan, do you want to parry?
I would like to parry, please.
Okay, I'll click it for you. She's half AFK. Wow. Ryan, you managed to reduce it to 0. You rolled 13, it dealt 13.
Sweet.
So that's a maneuver, but you reduced it to 0. Well done. Okay. She managed to wrap her spike chain around the scythe as it shoots out of the wall and deflect it aside. Okay, Griff, you are moving. What else did you do?
Asking is it being close enough for me to where I can try and grab it?
No, it was over here, erupting out of this wall.
Okay, it's only a couple feet.
Well, it's 15 feet from you.
A little bit less. It's like,
It was not in your reach. It was kind of a 5-foot affair.
okay.
Let's see. That one wasn't quite. That actually was kind of a... I just caught it. That happened to Arnold and Ryan. Didn't really concern you. I should have done it sooner. I'm sorry.
Alright, I will move.
So you still have an action. And some movement.
I'll move there. Well, I'll move there so that he's within 5 feet, but I'm still out of range. Yeah. Okay.
Stone pillar crash into ceiling thing.
Arnold tries to warn you, and you look at him quizzically as a pillar goes to slam you into the ceiling, Griff.
Ow.
And that one, you had a shield on, right? Well, that one would actually be a dex save. I think that one's a dex save. That's not an attack roll. Okay. That's good enough. You manage to roll off of it as it goes to slam into the ceiling, and you roll to the side right back to where you started, right here. As it erupts, slams into the ceiling, the roof, and you are safe rolling off of it.
Okay. Never mind then. Sorry.
And dust does drift from the ceiling in little rivers as it slams into the ceiling.
Nice.
Anything else, Griff?
No, that's pretty much it. Can't do a whole... Actually,
Alright.
no, I'll use my action to dodge.
Okay, gotta dodge up.
You're after me, jeez.
Nobody likes traps, do they? Korg, your turn. Havlarn, you're on
I don't
deck.
have anyone to disarm this trap.
Havlarn can't, just one at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna have Hooters fly down here, just in case. And I know that log trap is still gonna come down, so I am ready for it. So I'm gonna try to not get hit by
Now
it.
hold on. When you say ready, do you want to do a dodge action? Keeping in mind the side that you're on already has disadvantage because it's not connected by the chain.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry
Try to
about
apply
dodging.
mechanics to what you're saying. Yeah, you're ready for it. You know it's coming. It does have disadvantage on its attack roll. Okay, go ahead.
I will move to there for that.
Ooh, you're ready for it. So I'll tell you what. You are in a square where it would be totally effective. You're on the side where it's most, still connected to the chain, pretty powerful. But because you're ready for it, it's still got disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. Rolling it. It misses because of disadvantage, so that's good. So you're able to duck it as it comes down and withdraws again.
Okay.
And you can continue moving.
And now I'm going to dash, and I'm going to start a jump about there,
Okay.
which should put me landing
And you,
right before the top of the steps.
cool. Yeah, and you got a pretty good strength. You're a strong fella. Yep.
With a
So running leap.
to there.
Very good. All right, Korg.
And
As you can see, there's several piles of bones out on the floor. Some kind of rune work set into the floor, but it's hard to tell what it is through the dust, thick piles of dust, and the sarcophagi, of course. Anything else?
I have a little bit of movement. I'm just gonna go down to the bottom of the steps and hope I don't step into a trap.
Okay. All right. You can see it looks like this sarcophagus is open. These triangles here and here mean this is all difficult terrain. I didn't do a very good description here. You guys come out on a balcony 10 feet up. This drops down 10 feet. So these stairs would have been difficult terrain, Korg. You can be where you're at. It's not a big deal. But you did have to descend 10 feet of stairs, pretty steep here and here, that looks out over this big... It becomes fairly cavernous because it's 10 feet ceilings here. That's 20 feet ceilings out here. That opens up into like this arched room. The room looks like a vast rib cage, if you will, if the spine was here. It arcs down circular with ribs here and here. You see what I mean? And then there are little sarcophagi at the bottom of each rib as you come in. Valen, I know you can only see a portion of that. Everyone else can see it fairly clearly. Havlarn will have to skip for a moment. He's got a call. Valen, go ahead and we'll come back to Havlarn.
Sure.
Quick question. What is that little nook? Is it?
That is a very small shelf that contains 3 skulls grinning out at you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Valen.
Did I trigger anything? Ah.
Make a dex save as the pillar erupts from your feet. Yep, you knew it was coming. You're able to withdraw that 1 foot. The pillar smashes into the ceiling. The entire crypt kind of shakes and quakes. Rivulets of dust erupt from the ceiling, but you take no damage. And it withdraws again into the floor. Here, I'll flash it up for your visual. Looks like that. And then withdraws again with a stony sliding sound.
And I think I can make that jump here. 10 feet should be okay. I still have 13 left, so it's fine.
What's your strength?
16.
Yeah, you could leap to the far side.
Over there.
Right about here, and you'd be clear of the trap.
Okay. No, it's still fine, yeah.
Yep, I know it was your intent. Okay.
I'm ready in action.
All right. Go put the Gatling gun out.
Yep.
And Havlarn says he's back. What are you doing, Havlarn? Okay. Havlarn opens another sarcophagus. A cloud of dust erupts from the sarcophagus, causing you to cough and sneeze, revealing a desiccated corpse within. The corpse kind of dissolves into dust within your fingers. It's very old. Oh, the lid. I'm with you. Make your athletics, as the lid is quite a bit bigger than you are. Okay, good enough. Havlarn with a feat of strength lays a lid over the path. Let's see if I can get a board out there. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, Havlarn, everything looks clear as you come across. Yeah, total metagaming. Let me roll your investigate for you. Yeah, looks clear. All right. So you'd be up on the coffin on this side as you opened the one over here. Okay, so Havlarn's hiding in the nook between a coffin and the ceiling. All right. Give me 90 seconds. My ice has dissolved. Time me. 90 seconds. Be right back.
By the way, is it a platform we're standing on, or is the other part of the room above us?
I think it goes down. So we're on like the upper part.
Yeah, we're 10 feet up from there. Like Korg is 10 feet below us.
Okay.
I'm back. How'd I do?
You failed.
Oh, I always fail. With the sound of all the sarcophagi begin to opening. You guys have played Skyrim, you know what it sounds like. And here's what you get. Whoops, I got a trap. There we go. All right. The sarcophagi lids pop open, and the Draugr begin standing up. It'll be half their move, of course, to stand up from prone, as they all come out as move actions. And I'll give you a quick description. These look a little bit more healthy than the others. They would appear like Narder appeared, if maybe slightly more desiccated. They were lost ones at one time. Maybe still kind of are. They look like bandits with flesh that is a little bit greenish, a little bit grayish, and drawn against their skeleton. Their eyes have white pupils that flash as they attack. Same for these desiccated bodies with leathery armor. Flesh drawn across their faces and the rictus of death. Now these are your basic skeleton clad in bits of plate armor. Korg, this one closes the distance with you for the other half of its move to here, and slashes at you with a short sword. Wow, it actually got a crit, but let me fix its macro so that you see the roll. I'd like for you to see the crit. This is another one of those really old. This is one of the creatures I made at the beginning of the campaign. Only take me a second to fix. Oh, that part's already fixed. So you got a crit for 7, and then another d6.
He takes 15 damage. Cold.
Gotcha. You take 12 slashing.
So I still have 3 temps, so I'm good.
So short sword, he takes, what'd you say, 15 cold?
Yep.
And the cold freezes him into a frozen statue that you could easily just poke and it shatters.
I love killing things by them hitting me.
Well done. Griff, this one rushes you and hacks at you with a long sword. Or short sword, rather. With disadvantage, and it plinks against your armor. This one remains prone, stuck in his sarcophagus, that is singular form. Sits up and tries to hack at you with disadvantage from both being prone and you having dodge, and misses. You don't even have to dodge, he just whistles right past you. This one steps out to here with the remainder of its move, and it casts Hex on Korg as a bonus action. Korg giving you disadvantage on strength. And then it projects one of its hands out, and a greenish beam of energy flies towards your chest, and then projects its second hand, its left hand out towards you, and another greenish beam of energy flashes towards you. It does 2 Eldritch Blasts at you. First one hit. That's 10 force damage. Second one, crit. For 11 force damage. Got that right, Korg?
Yeah. Since I'm hexed up, shouldn't there be some necrotic damage too?
Yeah, you're sure you were keeping up with me. There it is. So 1 necrotic. Here's, and you'll get, wow, and another one, and then here's the crit. Wow. You lucked out. 3 1s on 3d6. So a total of 14 force damage. Well, 11 force damage, 3 necrotic damage.
So, okay.
Looks like you got Hooters with your temps. Yeah, you're catching up. I'll let you catch up. That's its turn. This one will leap forward to here and target Valen, being the next closest. Valen, it's going to hex you and give you disadvantage on dexterity checks. And it's going to double Eldritch Blast you with greenish energy rays. The first one missed. The second one hit for 9 force damage, plus 5 necrotic damage. So 14 total on Valen. And Valen, I need you to make that Constitution save again on your stealth. Alright, you have lost Pass Without Trace. This one leaps to here and targets Griff with a Hex, giving you disadvantage on Constitution.
How did they even see me?
Well, stealth lets you hide if you have cover, but if you're out in the open, it's not like you're invisible. You guys did make good stealth checks. Piston smashing into the ceiling, which was hard to disguise. Griff, you'd provide cover if they were firing at anyone behind you. This one's firing at you. Disadvantage. It's a good thing. Miss. And another one. You have your shield on, right? So that missed. Good thing. And yeah, you're hexed as well. Oops, I didn't put it on him. Guess that's concentration. Let me do concentration on all of them as well. That's 3. Concentration. Enemy spellcasters. There we go. Okay, this one spilled out to about here. It whips out a longbow. Go ahead.
I'm doing a shoot on him.
Yes, you're ready. I'll take away the that clock on you since that's gone. And who are you shooting? Ping me who you're shooting at. All right. That does hit him. Got the hit. All right. You have fired and hit. Your arrow pierces him. Excuse me. It does hit. He seems not to notice the damage as he draws his own longbow and fires at you as you've made yourself a target with a crit, dealing 10 piercing to Valen. And then he whips out another arrow, rapid fire. He immediately draws his bow and takes a second shot at you. And that one hits for 8 piercing. This one steps forward to here. Takes a shot at Griff. 2 shots at Griff, as it turns out. Griff, token. None of my macros work on you. It works on everybody but you. I think it's me. Okay. I think that fixed it. Let's see. Longbow with disadvantage. Miss. Whoops, that's the sword. Let me do the bow. Longbow with disadvantage. That one misses. Okay, 2 shots missed on Griff. And this one leaps to here. They're quite fast. And it will take a shot at Ryan. She's the clearest target otherwise. In the back. With 2 longbow shots. That one completely missed. You didn't even have to dodge. And that one missed as well. That's all the bad guys. Ryan, your turn.
So I have a question. What's the shield on me for?
Roll 20
Okay.
bug.
So
You can take it. I'll take it
I got
off.
it.
Go ahead. Oh, you got it. Yep.
did we take care of the thingy that was coming out? The pillar. Okay, so I'd like to disarm that pillar. Look for a way to disarm it.
Investigate. Intelligence. Yep, you see the control plate as it occurs. Since you rolled a crit, it's right
Then I'm
next
going to
to
go
you.
ahead and Thieves tool disable it. Oh, look at that.
With another crit, Ryan, basically, you describe it. How do you disable this control box that you just detected in the wall right
Well,
next to
I've
you,
got all
covered
the
in
little
dust?
tools with me, so I'd probably start tinkering around and finding the blue wire or stone wire. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, describe
And
it how you want. You crit.
MacGyver it.
MacGyver it. Well done. Ryan looks up with a wink and a thumbs up.
Yep, and I take my safety pin and put it back in my hair. Excuse me.
Bless
My
you.
goodness. Okay, so
It's dusty in here. When you go to disable it, a cloud of dust erupts. That's what I was picturing, Havlarn, was Ryan basically smashing it with a fist, but that's Tawny. Ryan's
more delicate and intricate.
Yeah.
She would know how to disable it
She'd
properly.
do it with flash, pomp and circumstance rather than brute force.
Figures would move like musical notes in the air. They would be so fast. So that was an action.
Well, to find it was to interact with the environment. To disable it is an action, yes.
Okay.
Unless you're second level rogue. First level rogue, no. Second level rogue, yes. You can do it as a bonus action. That's that, like we mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Second level rogue has a lot of advantages.
Then I will go ahead and come up here and be a meat shield, I guess, with Griff. No, I'm gonna do my is that an action surge?
Action surge to take another action on your
and
turn.
then I'm gonna go ahead and attack him.
So you did have your spike chain out. That's what I was gonna ask. Okay, go ahead. That hits. I'm being attacked by dogs. Hold on. Yep. You lash the spike chain around his plated armor. You draw it across, and it just shears against his plate. You growl and pull it harder, and sever him in half.
All right. Then my turn's done, and it's the flag, right?
That was the flag. Put zero.
Okay.
That was zeroed out.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, my turn's done.
Flexi guy is your fighter.
Healing.
Your hit die for free. You get one for free. Beyond that, it's hit die.
Okay.
But it's bonus action for you, first level fighter. Arnold, your turn. You've seen everything happen. A lot of enemies have erupted, as you said. It was hard to get an accurate count. It was about 60 to 75% of the coffins were bad guys. You detected a lot of undead, but it was hard to get an accurate count from the pillar smashing. Go ahead with your turn.
Rainbow hammer, because Griff likes that. But not
A
Griff.
good bonus action
and
to start.
the other guy.
A good smash.
And
Hit him square in the sternum. His bones rattle.
then I'm gonna try to move. That's probably. The
stairs down are difficult terrain. From here to here, it's not 5 feet, it's 10 feet. From here to here, it's not 5 feet, but 10
Did
feet.
Ryan defuse the thing? I kind of zoned out.
Yeah, it's no longer active. The pillar, it's no longer active.
Okay, I might as well go this way then. Hey guys, and spiritual guardians thingy.
Alright, third level magic. Downstairs is difficult if you don't want to go prone at the bottom of the stairs. Have you ever gone downstairs too fast? I have.
No, me too. Well,
This is because Griff was asking. Bottom of the stairs. Yep, Arnold, you have erupted with dwarven spiritual warriors in an RR around you.
Yep. Sounds good.
Very good.
Can I try to taunt the guys in the back to come closer to me?
How would you phrase that?
I don't know. I would insult them so they want to beat me.
How do you insult a creature like that?
Well, boy, you need so many details. This is complicated.
I shouldn't have to role play. Roll your intimidate and then do your one-liner.
Well, I
It's a
guess
pretty good
that's
check. What do you say?
I don't know. That's not that good of a check. I mean, I can do much better, so it's probably just a dwarven fuck you.
All right. When in doubt, curse and dwarven. There you go. Havlarn said it well. All right. Fairly effective for the melee types. As you're about to find out, there are some melee types. What was I going to say? Oh, shield slide. You're going to have to take the shield off to slide. There are no Legolases in my campaign. Legolas ruined the movie. Griff, you're up. Korg, you're on deck.
I wish to proceed to violently murder the skeleton next to me.
Just one attack at a time. With a crit,
Oh,
you stab it, its jaw drops open, you stab it through the spinal cord that was exposed from its open jaw, shattering skull, jaw, and spine.
neato. Alright, that thing's dead. So now I want to... Let's see, that makes it... It's 10 feet, right?
Griff, have you ever seen a dog try to walk downstairs?
I have haunches, and
Exactly.
you know,
It's tricky, they take each step gingerly. I've seen dogs go splay-legged going downstairs. Go ahead.
So that would be 15 feet to get down.
It's 5 normally, so just 10.
So 10 feet to get here, so it would be
That's all.
15 feet of movement.
So it'd be 5 to here, 10, 15 to put you in this square, basically, yeah.
Okay, so I will be here. That
Sometimes squares are handy.
so I have another 15. Go right there. Nope, right there.
There's Arnold's aura. Alright,
And I will use my next attack to try and violently murder that cat.
alright.
Oh, I'll get fucked again.
That's a hit.
And I will growl. You fight Griff first.
Nice.
Oh, with that, I'm
Leaping ahead of
sweeping
Arnold.
attack into
Sure.
the one next to me.
Yep. It will also hit him. Roll your sweeping attack. Wow, that's a hell of a hit. 2d8.
1d8 for the normal attack, 1d8 for my maneuver die.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Not familiar enough with sweeping attack. Okay, -1 from your green bar. And yeah, you smash into the first one and draw it across, getting attention to yourself. Smashing into the second one for quite a lot.
Roar.
With a roar. If that's it, it's probably it.
Yep, that'd be my turn.
You didn't take Shield Master. You gotta get that feat. Get
I'm
that
level 7.
bonus action back. One more level. Korg, your turn. Havlarn, you're on deck.
Okay. Korg is going to cast Fireball right there.
How big's fireball? 20 feet?
Yep. So it's going to hit everybody except Arnold in that area.
Draw me 20 feet. Oh, I see what you mean. You're going to hit Griff.
Yeah.
I'll get you a circle out there. Let me get you a circle.
I tried to warn him. It's 20-foot radius.
Kind of like Mia.
Well, it's a 20-foot radius.
You could do.
So it would be.
Mia. Well, yeah, it's 40, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's basically the whole.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. Well, we know how Korg and his fireballs are.
I tried to warn him this time.
It's more like
So
Mia.
yeah, it was centered right here.
I
So,
gotcha. So you wanted to get.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to almost singe Arnold's beard hairs.
Well, not quite. We won't make him make an acrobatics save just yet.
Well, I wasn't trying to actually hit him, just enough that he'd feel the heat and.
Yep. Can't stand the heat.
Oh,
Alright. So Korg flings a fireball, which I have special effects for. Which is quite a bit bigger than this whoosh. If you can imagine that going all the way out to the edges. That is a pretty good damage roll. Griff, I need a dex save. Let's do you first.
Griff, roll well.
Griff, you take 29 fire damage. Your fur is singed. Alright, I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna ping him. This guy first. Dex save. Oh, damn it, I didn't set him up right. He's an old one. How is he an old one? I've made him recently. He fails the dex save. Takes the fire damage. This guy fails the dex save. This guy. Oh, and they have concentration, don't they? With a crit, passes, takes half, which is 14. Let me go ahead and do the con saves as I go, since I'm just remembered. The guy on the top passes. The guy at the bottom passes. This guy. Dex save. Fails. Takes 29 fire damage. Con save. Passes. This guy up here. Dex save. He's set up right. Half. This guy. Fails. Full damage. And last guy, this guy. And there's a reason I pinged them so you guys can help me keep track. That's everybody, right? Fails, takes full of those ones so that they don't. The reason I'm complaining is they're not supposed to have. It's not supposed to ask me for modifiers, it's just supposed to roll twice and give me just one result. It's an old macro, I guess. That's everybody, right?
I think so. I didn't even see one of them.
It was a very effective fireball. Maybe too effective if you ask Griff. And I hope he goes to, guys don't mind too much. Like I said, I thought I fixed this guy. Then I fix him as I go. You guys are going to see a lot of this guy, so I want to fix him now. It only takes me a second. And he's fixed. Cool.
Okay.
That was a hell of a fireball. I if I were to estimate, at least 200, maybe 300 points of fire damage there, spread out across the entire group. Some of it being absorbed by Griff there, yeah.
Okay.
So, good news, bad news.
Yeah. Now I'm going to cast Hex on that guy, since he hexed me.
Return Hex.
Yes. So, I'm out of spells. And then I'm going to Action Surge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. And if I can get... There's Hooters. I will have Hooters fly in and not fly that way. Distract him, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Those coffins do erupt in flame, being made of wood, in case it matters. And Hydrus distracts him. Are you using that distraction now with your action surge?
Yes.
Yep, you are. Okay. Yep. Alright, so let's see. I see the guy you hit. He is resistant to necrotic. So he'll take half from that. So 10 force and 2 cut in half is 1 necrotic. Okay, on the first hit. And then a crit for 13 force, 1 necrotic, roll another d10, d6. Okay, that becomes 16 force. And 3 necrotic, cut in half is still 1. Alright. Yep, and you punctured a pretty good hole in that guy. And I'll give him another constitution save, or 2 constitution saves. He fails. And he loses hex, so you're no longer hexed.
Oh, wait.
But he is.
I need to put concentration on.
Yep.
I was about to say I didn't make a concentration save, but I hadn't cast a spell yet, so.
There you go. That's quite an eventful turn for Korg. Anything else?
I think that's about all I can do.
Well, that's pretty potent. Havlarn, you're up, and Valen, you're on deck.
Get the IM I sent you earlier.
Oh, you were looking for traps. What did you
I
roll?
didn't. I figured you would roll for me.
I will roll for you. Oh. Yeah, you're wet. You don't even see the action
Nope.
yet, do you?
Everybody just kind of left me behind.
clear.
Okay, great. In that case, I'm gonna.
Wait, hold
I'll
on.
run to the end.
You can't. I fumbled for you, but you can't roll fumbles.
I
Oh no,
can't
it's
roll
already built
fumbles.
in. Well, yeah, no. Looks
Unless
clear.
I roll 2 ones in a row.
It looks clear.
Okay. I will run to the end of the coffin there. And then I will jump off and run. And unless I run into something, I'm going to run all the way up to here.
I gotcha. For what it's worth, I rolled for you. I rolled a 1 and a 2. As this scythe erupts out of the wall and does a shoot out of the wall at you. Here you're gonna get a roll.
I have no AC, it hits me.
14 slashing. Cracks you right upside the head. A nasty hit.
Alright, so I cast that.
Yeah. Throw a shield. Oh, what did you cast? Oh, that's good. Put an aura up.
I will.
And I'll make it visible. Healing energy. That's a 3rd level spell from Havlarn. What's it look like, Havlarn?
It looks like I strum my lute and magical motes come out and everybody feels a little bit better, but in particular, Griff is too far
I'll
away.
make that visible just to, yeah, I'll take that away. Nobody can see that but you, because as a bonus action
Yeah.
you use it.
So,
Griff is too far away.
Yeah, so Griff's too far away. Well, that hurt me, so I'm going to use it on myself this round until I can get to Griff.
Okay, I was gonna say Valen looks a little punched up too.
Where is I don't even see Valen.
He's taking a few bullets
Oh,
right in front of you.
no, I can see
He's
Valen.
taking some Eldritch Blast. He's taking
Yeah,
some force
I'll
damage,
do-
which is
I'll do
like
him.
bullets.
All right, Valen, you get this. All right, so that's my round.
I didn't get to tell, so that's between the two of you.
Now I have
It's
a
healing.
macro that sends it directly to the person.
Cool. All right, that works. As long as the two of you keep track, I'm good. Okay, Havlarn, and is concentration, so put the clock
Yep,
out
thanks. Yep.
there. That's Havlarn, took a little clock on the head. Valen, you're up, and then it's monster turn, and then Ryan, you'll be up after that.
Oh, that heal actually turned around my.
It was looking bad for Valen.
Yeah.
Let's see, you're feeling a little bit more healthy. Waves of positive energy radiate out from Havlarn as he strums his lute.
I really was gonna do 6 hit die, but well, guess I'm kind of out of range now. Okay, I will cast second level Hail of Thorns on me. That is when I hit my next attack. The enemies will do a dexterity save for 2d10 damage.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you have that. Yep, you don't. I'll copy it to you, just so that I can see it. It's a second level spell. Sean actually, and Drizzt took the time to put all of the spells into the journal.
Okay.
So you can copy paste
Alright,
any spell. Hail of Thorns is the first level spell, but you're
Yeah.
casting at a
Yeah.
second level, is that right? Gotcha. Let me find it so that I know what it does. There it is. You do have to add some attributes to your character sheet for the macro to work right.
Oh.
A rain of thorns that sprouts from your weapon and arrow. And each enemy within 5 feet, or each creature actually, so it can hit Griff, within 5 feet must make a dex save or take a d10 piercing damage.
Which is 2d10 because.
But 2d10 because it's a second level spell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add that to your. I'll go ahead and do it now for you. I'll set you up with the macros. Hail of Thorns. And you are a. How's it set up, Sean? For caster level, would he be considered a 6th level caster? As a ranger?
Ranger's caster level is half ranger level.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know how the macro is set up.
At least for like when you're doing multiple spell capture classes, that's how they do it.
Yeah. You're level 6 now, Valen? I think that's set up right. So go ahead and unselect, reselect your token, and then click Hail of Thorns for me. See if it works right.
Special level.
When it asks for your level, you're going to put 2 instead of 1.
No attribute was found. Or selected cast.
Oh, casting or caster? Oh, I put caster. Put casting. I spelled it wrong. Try again. There we go. That looks right. And 2d10. Yep. Got them both. Who is your target?
This one.
Cool. Yep. That's a wise choice. So roll the attack on him. That hits. Let me do the damage on him. Do you have a magic bow?
+1 enchanted count as
All right.
magic.
Yes, +1 is magic. That counts. All right, full damage on him. And then a dex save or 9 additional piercing. The one at the top fails the save, takes the damage. The one in the middle fails the save, takes the damage. Original target fails the save, takes the damage. And the one at the bottom right fails the save, takes the damage. And there are 2 with concentration. The one at the top passes. The one in the middle passes. They keep their spells. Still a lot of good damage out there.
And I'm going to hit him second time.
Yep, second shot. Let me check. That also hits. Another con save. He passes that as well, but you did sink a second arrow into him. A lot of damage output. As you can see, these creatures were meant to guard the tomb and are formidable. Is that it for Valen?
Yes.
That was a good round, though. It's hard to tell when you can't see hit point bars, but you inflicted a lot of damage alongside Korg's fireball. That's good stuff. Here they come back at you. Griffin Arnold. Making good targets of themselves. This one will circle around. Oh, yeah, Arnold, you've got an aura. Let's do a wisdom save. That one fails and takes the radiant. And that one fails and takes the radiant damage. Speed is halved. Whoops. I grabbed the fire. This one will also be entering as he whips out a melee weapon. He passes and takes half. And this one as well will be entering, so I'll go ahead and roll it now. Fails and takes the full amount as they enter your aura with melee attacks at half speed. Let's see, this one started here. Let's just do him first. 6 feet puts him about here. He'd have 24 left. At half speed would be 12. He's going to fight his way to here to engage you, Arnold. He does not like what you're doing. This one will fight Griff. He'll hack at you with a longsword, Griff. Miss. Hack at you with a longsword. Griff's gonna riposte and miss himself. These wear, for what it's worth, I'll flash them up one more time, splint armor. They're a bit heavier armored than what you meet out on the street. That cost you a superiority die though. And he did fumble it, as you can see, so he grants advantage. Whoops, I grabbed you, Griff. There we go. And then his hand flashes as he tries to grab you with a greenish glowing fist. And that one misses. This one will also engage Griff. A longsword hack. Miss. Longsword hack. A miss. And then green glowing fist. A miss. This one's after Arnold. A longsword hack. Narrowly. Then we'll try to life drain you, Arnold. The miss. Barely. And another life drain, which is a total miss. Okay. And then, like I said, this one rushes Griff. Hacks at him with a longsword. Miss. Another longsword. Miss. And then a life drain. Miss. Wasn't able to get in there. A late bloomer to the fight. Skeleton topples out of this sepulcher and lurches well to here. He's going to roll random. 1 is Valen, 2 is Korg. He wants Korg. Lurches towards Korg, hacks at him with a short sword, and misses. And then the caster's in the back. This one has Valen hexed, so he will Eldritch Blast Valen 2 times. Once, miss. 2, miss, narrowly. And withdraw to about here. This one has Griff hexed. We'll blast Griff, a narrow miss by 1. Another blast, miss, and we'll withdraw to here. And this one will cast a spell. Its last spell. Oops, nope, smarter than that. Cast Mirror Image. So he looks like this. I think Mirror Image is an action. Yep. So he casts that. And he tries to withdraw as well. I think that's all the bad guys. Ryan, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go right there. And then I'm gonna attack this guy.
That hits. Okay. And that one hits and he shatters.
And that's my turn. Can't do anything else.
Okay. Trying to add light to all the fires as the coffins explode in flame. Arnold, your turn. Griff, you're on deck.
I'm just gonna try and punch that guy.
That hits. With Radiant.
And then I'm gonna Rainbow Hammer that guy.
That misses.
Hmm.
Bounces against his armor.
Well, I'm done.
Griff, you're up. Korg, you're on deck.
Seeing as I am completely surrounded by enemies. Let's see. Can I roll a medicine to see which one? Oh no, wait, this one grants advantage. I want to murder that one. That one.
Mm-hmm.
And 1.
That's a hit. Actually, he's going to use his reaction to increase his AC by 3. Oh, it doesn't matter. Wasn't enough. He miscalculated. It still hits.
Neat.
That was the
Dead?
shield. Nope.
Alright. How about now?
That one hits. Still not dead.
Alright. on now.
Got the extra damage. Strength save, he passes.
Yeah.
Remains on his feet. These are the same thing Narder was.
Oh man,
Pretty hardy.
this is gonna be a while. Alright. And attack. Yep, that's my turn.
Korg, you're up. Havlarn, you're on deck.
Oh, that's difficult terrain, so. That would be about 24. So. I can get to there. And I will Eldritch Blast that guy.
Which guy?
One granting advantage.
That one plinks against his armor. He wears splint armor.
Try that again.
That one hits. He's not hexed, right? Yep.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
who's Hex ran off. And I will have Hooters do a flyby on him to grant advantage to whoever hits him next.
Was it this guy you were hitting?
He was the one I was going with Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha. And you
Hooters
raised advantage
went
on
after
this
that.
guy.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. Havlarn, you're up. Valen, you're on deck. Who was your target?
I
Havlarn?
think the trap
That
for
one, got it.
Avon triggered.
The trap was
Oh,
disabled.
okay.
Yep. Brian managed to disable it before she left. That one is smacked with a firebolt. This one right here. And then 2d6 healing to Griff, which you'll get to tell on that. The Whisper. Valen, you're up, and then it's Monster Team, and then Ryan, your turn will be after that.
Uh-huh.
Who are you marking, Valen?
This one.
Okay.
And I will proceed. This below. Yes. Okay.
That hits. Wow. Massive damage. And you get another d6 on that as well, right?
Why?
I see the one. Hunter's mark? I see.
Yeah.
Got it all. Hits him pretty
Good on
hard,
that.
but it doesn't drop. Nope.
Well,
These guys can take
I'm
some
gonna take a
punishment.
second one.
Okay. Hunter's mark every attack? Yeah, when you hit it. Okay. Roll another d6 on that then, because you can deal your Hunter's mark damage on this one. Or just click Hunter's mark again. Got it. You shot him twice, pretty hard, but he remains standing.
Damn.
Is that it for Valen?
Wait, I think I'm going to move from there to... to there. That's it.
Okay. Alright, bad guy turn. The bad guys. This one's going to turn and hit Korg. You are in his reach, Korg, but he's not going to leave anybody else. Well, let's see. Let's do Arnold's thing first. Because he's got that aura. I'll start at the left. Pass the save. Takes half. That's this one. The one on the top. Half. Bottom left. Fails the save and explodes in Holy Flame. Bottom right. Fails the save and takes the full amount. Barely survives it. And this is the one I was saying is going to turn and try and hack at Korg. You're just barely in his reach. He'll hack at you with a longsword. You're dual wielding, so that misses. Take another hack with a longsword. Miss barely again. And then try to grab you with his green glowing hand.
I just realized I haven't upped my AC from the Blessing of Protection.
Does that increase AC?
Yeah, by 1. Basically acts as
Okay.
the same as the Cloak of Protection, which I also have.
Yeah.
So it should be 2021.
Yeah. Okay, get that updated. Havlarn says subtracting the number rolled from the creature's attack roll. Is that right? On this last attack? Alright. Life drain on Korg, which would have hit even with your bonus, but Havlarn cut him down to size with his words, making it a miss. So Korg, that one didn't hit because of Havlarn, even with your remembered one. And it hisses and glares at Havlarn. And then this one is on Griff. Longsword. Miss. And then it will try to life drain you twice. Griff, trying to get you trying to get a handful. A miss. And a crit. That one's got you for... It's only a d6, so only one more. 10 necrotic, make a con save. Oh, you're immune to crit. So 9 necrotic of your hit point max not be reduced. Griff fumbles it, takes 9, and his hit point maximum is reduced by 9. So don't forget your hit point maximum is also reduced by that amount. You could put a heart with a 9 on it, so we don't forget that. And this one's on Arnold. He'll also longsword hack. Miss. And then attempt 2 life drains on you as well. Miss. And miss. This one can still see clearly. Can't quite see Valen, so he's going to, he's going to step out far enough to see Valen and attempt 2 more Eldritch Blasts on him with the Hex damage. Hit, 13 force plus 4 Hex is 17 Valen. Here comes the second Eldritch Blast, which is a miss, so 17 only. And then it withdraws. And the other one withdraws as well. This one leaps out 5 feet. Targeting Griff with Eldritch Blast. A miss. And another miss. And we'll withdraw into the northern room. And that's it for monster turn. Ryan, your turn.
If I was to go from where I'm at and jump down onto the sky, is that movement? Would that be 10? 5, because I'm on the stairs, so it's like I'm 5 feet up and then jumping on him. He's difficult terrain.
Nah. He's difficult terrain. Just leap over and
Okay,
call it difficult.
so that's what? 10 right there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry to get in your way there, Korg. I'm gonna attack this guy.
That one misses.
Do it again.
That one hits.
Do it again.
And kills.
Alright.
You popped his head off.
That's fine.
He was looking to see if he could parry it, and he can't. So you still have your bonus action.
Bonus action, I can't move with that, can I?
You can move more if you have movement left.
I don't.
Okay.
So... I'm done.
Arnold, you're up. Griff, you're on deck.
Gonna bash the guy on top of me. Or maybe not. But then again, I have a
That
rainbow hammer
misses.
left.
Also misses. Splint armor.
Well, I'm done.
Tried to smash. Griff, your turn. Korg, you're on deck.
Let's see. I'm gonna attack. Well, but does one of them look a little more hurt than the other?
Make your wisdom medicine.
Hmm.
They both look hurt. Singed,
Alrighty. And
radianted.
this one, because I've already hit this one once.
Okay.
One.
Hit. Actually, he's gonna parry that. Make it a miss.
Oh, wow. He must have a pretty good dex mod. Good to know.
Just adds 3 to his AC.
Well, parry reduces the damage.
Not on monsters. For monster, it says adds 3 to its AC.
Ah, man, that's busted. Alright. Next.
That one hits.
And I will sweeping attack into the next guy.
Okay. Is that it?
Let's see. The action. Yeah. That be it? Yep.
Korg, your turn. Havlarn's on deck.
Okay. Or go ahead and head this way. And wasn't enough. So they'll have Hooters fly by that guy, then hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
This guy?
Yes.
First one hit. And he's resistant to necrotic, so I got
Well, he's not hexed.
full damage on
He's
force.
not hexed.
Oh, he's not hexed. Doesn't matter. Gotcha. Second hit, also hit. Force damage. Got it. Okay. He's not dead.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Alright. I know it's getting late, guys. Stick with me. We're almost done here. You guys have them close to dead. Havlar, it's your turn. Valen, you're on deck. If not, I can handle both. Valen, go ahead while Havlarn explains his turn. He's doing it by text. Valen's just second winding. Just the one hit die? How many?
I thought that macro was. I thought I could choose how many hit die I would.
No, I don't have it that involved. I should set it up that involved. So there's one. How many did you want to spend?
All 6.
Oh, well, that makes it easy. So there's one. Roll 5 more. That'll work. I need to set up the macro a little better. Looks like 34 altogether. Well, I don't have your con mod on there though. I'm gonna put a note to myself to fix everybody's hit die.
So it's 10.
Okay. You'd probably be at full with your con mod. You got a good con mod. Almost. And Havlarn fired off, he healed Griff, which I assume Griff got the tell, and Havlarn grants advantage from fumbling a firebolt. Oh yeah, he can't fumble, can he? That's right, doesn't grant advantage. Halfling luck. Alright, and Valen second winded. Valen, you also get the tower, which gives you +2 AC as you guard yourself for a moment. Monster turn. This one will continue battling Griff. This one's just gonna try and oh yeah, we got Arnold's aura to deal with
I
first.
second winded?
You spent hit die, right? Yeah. Spending hit die is your second wind. That's a 4th edition action, which I thought fit better. The first one failed his save and takes the radiant. Failed his save and takes the radiant. The one next to Griff is just going to do 3 life drains, trying to drain the life out of Griff. Real fast way. Griff, 8 necrotic, make your con save. Griff, that 8 necrotic has reduced your maximum by 8. Here comes another one, which also hits for another 9. Make your con save. Oh, did you cutting words that? What's that do? Minus something? -7, right? Oh, -3. -3 does make that a miss, so you don't take the 9 from that, Griff. Makes that one a miss. You already took the 7, right? Alright, and then here's the third, which misses. Okay. So what are you at? 8, and the 9 that you have is 17 total from your max, right? That's your life drained. Alright, as long as you're keeping track, that's good. Put it on your bio or something. Usually if you put it on the bio, it won't get lost. Arnold, this one's going to try and life drain you, all 3. Trying to suck the life out of you. Miss. Miss. And miss. Narrowly. And then This one jumps back out to here. It glares at you, Korg, and flings a shatter spell, which I think is radius 10. It's going to try and hit as many as it can. It's probably going to center it out here to hit Ryan, Arnold, and Griff, but not his buddies. Kind of like how Korg centered his and have. Alright, let me click shatter. Griff, Arnold, Ryan, and Havlarn, I need a Constitution save as you hear the sound of glass shattering. Havlarn made the save, Arnold failed the save, Ryan failed the save, Griff made the save. Let's see, Arnold failed, you take 22 thunder. Havlarn passed, you take 11 thunder. Ryan failed, you take 22 thunder. And Griff passed, you take 11 thunder. Yep, and concentration for those to whom it applies. Havlarn passed, Arnold, I need a Constitution save as well. I think you have advantage because you're a Warcaster, or whatever it's called. Yeah, you pass. So Spirit Guardians remain. And that's his spell. And he glares at you, Korg, and hisses. This one leaps out to here. It casts Hex on you, Korg. Recasting its Hex. Well, no. No, it's going to fire at Griff. It's still got Griff hexed. He's going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at Griff, try to finish him off. Miss. And miss. Hisses in fury and withdraws. This one rushes to here. Its hand glows instead of green, it glows purple, Korg, as it goes to nab you with a vampiric touch. It misses you. But I think that actually ends his mirror image. Nope, mirror image stays. It's not concentration. He is now concentrating on vampiric touch, which I will put as this. And his hand continues glowing. That's all the bad guys. Ryan, your turn. And Arnold, if you have to go, that's fine. Let's keep you here as a meat shield. I know it's good,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Well, it's 10:30 in the morning, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting there for a lot of you guys.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Thanks for playing.
That was fun.
See ya.
I'm gonna end up there.
Okay.
I think I can reach that guy.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me first. Maybe not.
Miss.
Do it again.
Miss.
Ah, fuck it. Do it again.
That one hits for the offhand. Does not kill.
That's it.
Do you have action surge?
No, I don't. I already used my action surge. I've got my second wind.
Oh, that's right. I'm with you. Arnold maintains his spiritual warriors and keeps his shield up and does a full defense. Griff, what do you do? Korg, you're on deck.
I'm going to attack this guy.
Hit and kill. Stab him in the guts, draw your sword up, lifting him off his feet, and he falls off your sword impalement to a pile and does not get back up.
Can I... He's stuck on my sword, right? Can I lift him up and swing him into his friend over here with my second attack?
Sure. I figured you want to do a sweeping, but yeah. For flare, go ahead, hit again. Nice. That hits, slamming him into that guy.
Alrighty then. Let's see. I'll save my last maneuver die, and that's my turn.
And Griff's looking a little staggered. His breath comes ragged as he pants. He was, as he impales the one, his arm wrenches the sword out, and he's looking like Boromir after he's taken a couple of arrows to the chest. A little withered from life drain. Korg, your turn, and then Havlarn's on deck.
Korg will step in close and aim for that guy. Well, have Hooters come in first to help him. Then he's going to aim at that guy with his warhammer.
Let's see. You rolled, you got a 17, and there's some trickery here with him imposing a mirrored image. 3 or more at 6 or higher, and you hit a mirrored image. Yep, you hit one of his images. Pow, you destroyed it.
Okay, and then I'll swing at the shillelagh.
Ooh, a crit. Alright. Let's see. Yep, he couldn't get his mirrored image in place, which is good. So you dealt a d8 from the shillelagh.
And that's the one I have.
Roll another d8. He is hexed, okay. He's resistant to necrotic, so roll another d8 and d6. We'll add them all together and cut the necrotic in half. So, 10 on bludgeoning, and it counts as a magic weapon. 5 on necrotic, which gets cut to 2, is 12. Well, I had to do a bunch of work. He had 1 hit point. You hit through the mirrored image, and he crumples at the end of your shillelagh.
Good. I got more temporary hit points too. Okay, and I turn and glare at the other one and get ready for next turn.
Nice. Havlarn, you're up. Valen, you're on deck. That's a miss. Fires a firebolt. It ducks your bolt. And he scampers forward. And Griff will get a tell on how much he gets healed. Valen, your turn. You've taken a breather. Put your hand on your knees. Take a breather. Look around, shake your head. And you've got your wits about you. Feeling healthy. Back in the fight. Scamper up the stairs. Onto the balcony. Draw your bow, I assume. You might be muted.
Yeah.
Casting Hunter's Mark on this one, right?
Yeah. Just trying to do this a bit faster.
I'm with you. Alright, you're going to add 6 to the damage on a hit. Actually, you don't recast the spell, do you? You can just use the bonus action to apply it to a new target. That's good. So don't deduct a spell. I just read it. And roll another d6. Oh, I already got your 6, didn't I? So 21 total, it looks like. That was a good hit. Shot him square in the chest. It punctures his armor. He does not die, but it was a good hit.
And second time. Yeah. Oh! It's a crit, right?
That is a crit. When you hit, so you can roll another d8 and d6. Hunter's Mark applies again. Hunter's Mark's a good one. It's same as Warlock Hex, except it's untyped, which makes it nice. 20. You shoot it square in the chest. It rattles within its armor and hisses at you, and you draw with a death